And we are live. I think we're live. Let me check. And we are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are out there in TV land. Boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another RSG lunch stream. I am your host, part of the RSG crew, Ranger J 1999. Glad to have you here on another Manic Monday. And if you're wondering what this is a program where we talk shop and have fun with Star Wars Galaxy heroes. I will suffer through mod depression where, yes, Ranger J 1999, like an idiot, tries to slice mods and it never goes well. We'll do a roster review. We do that all the time. And we will get to your questions. So if you have a question you'd like to pose at us, all you need to do is put your question into chat. And make sure you put question in front of your statement. We'll get those scooped up, and we'll try to get through as many, if not all, the questions at the end of the stream. Is what we do. Make sure you shout yourself out there in chat. We'd like to say hi to everybody. So whip out your pickle. Whatever you want to do, feel free to go ahead and do it. Just put it in there. We'll say hi, give your greeting. That's what we like to do here. And shout out all the skewers and people watching. It's very much appreciated. That being said, I got someone joining me on this journey as always. We always have people, sometimes a lot, sometimes a little, sometimes quite a lot, sometimes none. But we got some of the same crew here. We got Grim the Mechanic.
Good afternoon.
And we've got Stoner Jedi himself, Xylo Takedown.
Hey, what's up, skewers? What's going on, guys?
Did you win your first round of Gab?
Oh, yeah, bro. I won about 12, because that's what I do. I'm Kyber.
So Kyber.
I still... It was actually funny. My new Relic 3 crew ended up priming 3 times in the back wall, and I mixed it up a little bit. What I did was the usual 4 crew, the Stormtrooper, Xylo, and then what was it? Executioner, and then I did Hermit Yoda as the 5th. And that actually worked out pretty well for me. Yeah, got me the win. So
that's right. You're well on your way to Kyber. Graham, are you
Kyber,
on your way?
Baby.
Are you on your way to Kyber, Graham?
I'm on my way to being frozen in carbonite.
Oh, you're going for the frozen
because I didn't get it last time, which I really should have gone for. So I'm going for it this time because I honestly don't care right now.
It's 5v5 though, bro.
It's 5v5. You have to get your Kyber. God damn it, Graham. Do you have to?
I'm going for that next Kyber title.
How are you going to go through life without having Kyber? You have to get it at least once.
I don't know. I went 5 days without having to do anything except my dailies, which was nice.
But what about the Kyber?
Kyber.
I mean,
but it's Kyber.
I'm letting the uncomfortable silence hit you, Graham, because you ain't getting Kyber.
Side note, my alternate Darth Revan team had 6 defenses this freaking TW, which was most unexpected because I don't have Malik.
But is that because you're trying to get Kyber?
Oh, no.
God damn it, Graham.
Kicking my butt.
Oh, my God, Graham. With that attitude, never going to get the Kyber.
I need to get my tunes higher to get Malik.
God, no, Jesus. Just got to get Kyber, man. Quit dicking around. You can do it, Graham. I have faith in you. We have to get Grim Kyber. Everybody in chat, tell Grim why he needs Kyber so much. He needs it.
You do so much with Kyber.
One day.
I can't be seen with you in public, Grim, if you haven't hit Kyber. I can't be going around like, hi, I'm Ranger J 1999. This is Zylo. We're Kyber. This other person, I don't know who he is. He keeps following me around. I think his name's Grim. I don't know.
He might be Kyber. No. Oh, no.
It's not Kyber. Oh, God. Can't even say his name in public. All right, so, yep, that's all the nonsense we're going to be doing. Now, if you'd like to support the channel and stuff like that, you can donate. You know, we got, while we're live, Super Chat. You can go to the Twitch and do sound bits and all kinds of stuff, and it all goes through the channel. Fun stuff happens when you do. If you donate $20 and 1 cent or more, you get the Pickle Extravaganza, where we all whip out our pickles and go bananas. That's what we do here. We are all about the pickle. So, that being said, glad to have you guys here on a Monday. I know Mondays suck, but we try to bring you something fun to listen to get you through the workday, wherever you may be. Maybe you're just starting your workday. Maybe you're in the middle of it. Maybe you're going home. It doesn't matter. Wherever you are in the world, we got you covered. Whether you're watching this live or watching this later on, we got you. All right, let's go through and check everybody that's here. Let's shout everybody out. Let's all shout out all those skewers out there. Yuta says, happy Monday, everyone. In the background, really busy at work today. That's right, Eats. As long as you're getting Kyber, it's fine. We'll let it slide. Curtis Arnett says, hey guys, looking for a roster review after taking a long break from the game. I'm wondering if I should go for Padme, the Revens, ships, or continue working on my current arena. My guild handles raise, blah, blah, blah. Curtis, yes, we will be more than glad to do that for you. It's only like a week away. It's about a week for us to do the roster you see us doing here on lunch. Send this everything you just wrote here for me in the chat. Send that to Finity in our Discord. Finity. It says you posted that in the question channel, but you got to send it to Finn directly. It's how he filters it out and everything. So send that with your GG page to Finn. We'll get you in the queue and get your roster review as soon as possible. So yeah, do that and we'll get you squared away. Oh God, something happened. What happened? Something just went freaky. Okay, I think we're okay. We're back. Something tried to stop my cavernous. I don't know what it was. Let's see here.
That was probably CG going, push the button.
No,
He's got to do stuff. Push the button.
God damn it.
Keyword in that sentence, tried.
All right. Makwas here says hello and happy Monday. Slapbeat Head says, hey, Skewers. Hey, guys. Glad to have you here. Bellerit Papichulo says, Curtis, you need to... Okay, he already said what I said. Okay. But glad to have you here, Bellerit. Foreigner says, hello there, Skewers. Hello there, Foreigner. Who the Head says, morning, Skewers. Morning to you, my friend. And then Bellerit gave his greetings. Says, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. What a glorious day to whip out your pickles and give them to Ouchie. Oh, look at all those pickles he's giving to Ouchie. Very nice. Darth Vader 7 says hello. Stink says good morning. Hello, fellers. Scooby says afternoon. Afternoon to you, my friend. Nobunaga says good morning, Skewers. Good morning, my friend. Waffle Dolph says good morning, everyone. Zombie 7469 says good morning, guys. RMP number 8. Yeah, the Kobe stuff, man. That is brutal, dude. We were talking about that yesterday during the... it happened pretty much right before we did our D&D stream yesterday. That's harsh, man. I mean, that was hard. I'll share it here. I was busy doing stuff yesterday, and I came up. I think I was just done working out, and I done for my run, and I came back, and my mom's like, "Oh, there's a helicopter crash in California." I'm like, "Okay, that really sucks. What's the situation? Did it run into a building or something?" She said somebody named Kobe Bryant died, and I was like, "What?" And then we got the news later on that his oldest daughter passed away as well. So that's tough. That's really tough.
As well as one of her friends and their parents.
Yeah, going to a basketball game.
And I'm you guys know me. I'm a huge basketball fan, and like I'm just I was stunned. You know what I mean? Like he was 41 years old, man. I mean, he still had a whole lot of life left, and he was a very healthy guy. He took care of his body very well, and he's a big family man and great father. So
yeah,
it's very sad, man. Tragic thing.
It pretty much is. So I mean, but my heart goes out to the family. That family's devastated, and that sucks. And so I should treat every day like a gift, because it is. So.
Live, love, burn with
very
life.
True. Yeah, very true.
Okay, so is my... I gotta watch OBS here, man. It keeps flipping shit on me and stuff. Oh, look at that. We are getting some cruddy weather. Maybe that's it. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay. So, but yeah, lots of energy there. But there's a method to the madness. This is the only time you'll ever see it for me, because I'm not going to use it right now because I don't need to. And I'll get my rest of my dailies done there. So, this is just the way I do it, and it works out really well. James O'Mahony's here, says, hey, Skewers, pickle hype. Oh, snap, look at all that pickle hype. Let's see. Oh, more pickle hype from James Mahoney. God, that's a lot of pickle hype. Good Lord. Gappy says, hey, RSG Pete's, peace and love to all, unless you're not cab or pickles out. That's right. No love for anybody who's not cabber. Oh, my God. Ouchie Dumpin says, Ola lunchers, nap time is over. Well, Ouchie, I'm glad you're refreshed from your nap and ready to go. Caltor says, good afternoon. Hello, my friend. Rooster says, welcome back, G. Whip out them pickle skewers. That's a lot of pickles, too. Sting says, my Malik and Gio's got a collective 19 holes of TW. I'm a proud mother. You should be. That's some good Kyber stuff right there, even TW. Let's see. Who the Hut says, I lost my first round because the game locked up in my first GSC battle, which I would have won. Who the Hut? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Fedichico says, good morning. Hey, Fedi. McHealth19 says, hello there. Hello there. Infinity Gaming says, morning RSG. Rooster says, Finn responded to him already. Nice. Ray Rock says, good morning, skewers. Ray Rock, hello. some Kobe love there from Scooby. What else 23 says good morning and afternoon, everyone. Hey, what else 23? Grande Verga says I'm having a hard time. I'm thinking about memes for Kobe and barbecue beef. It's too soon, brother. It's too soon, man. Rooster says my wife's teammate from college has a daughter on the Kobe's daughter team and she is devastated. Oh, that's rough, man. Yeah, it's rough. It's one thing to lose Kobe, but to lose his daughter, man, she was only 13. That anytime that happens when kids are involved, it just makes it that much worse because they hadn't even had a chance to live, man. You know, and the relationship they had with basketball and stuff. I mean, it's just brutal, man.
Yeah,
God.
I mean, I will say like
It just
when
sucks.
when things like when things like this happen and like celebrities pass away, the other victims kind of get overshadowed by the celebrity. You know what I mean? And it's just the world we live in a media world
too. But I mean,
they don't get acknowledged
tragedy.
as much. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but they don't want to be acknowledged either. So a lot of times people don't, you know, especially through the media. I mean, nobody wants to find out someone they love died in a helicopter crash. Well, you know, that's why I really appreciate the media says we're not releasing the names of the other victims. I'm like, that's really good.
And I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of like, like if you've watched like the Aaron Hernandez thing on Netflix, the documentary on there, that was really powerful because, kind of the same situation in a different, concept, right? Obviously, of course. But I mean, it's like the victim gets overshadowed because of the celebrity or, know, in the sense like that.
That's just
and
an
it gets
overall.
overlooked.
Aaron Hernandez is an overall tragic story,
Yeah.
And then when they looked at his brain afterwards and saw the amount of damage in there, I mean, that's why the NFL,
especially how relevant it is to today.
You haven't seen that
the
movie
game
with
and the current players
with Will Smith about the
concussions and stuff.
Yeah.
What was the name of that one?
I don't remember.
That one was a good movie.
Yeah, but it's based on real life events, and so this happens with soldiers too, right? Trauma to the brain, things of that nature. It can change your whole personality. One, you can develop Lou Gehrig's disease, which is really awful. That's not something you want, and it happens frequently in NFL players. The other thing too is that depending on which part of the brain gets damaged, I mean. It's just a sad story, but let's get off the sad stuff. Let's get into the game. Let's have some fun. Dr. Gonzo says howdy.
Let's get right back into sad stuff and watch Ranger roll mods.
Well, why not? Let's get into it. So let's check the store, see if there's anything worth value of mods. Let's see.
Enough with everyone being sad. Let's just watch Ranger be sad.
D-Perks is here. It's got the well action going. Oh, look at that. Let's see here. What do I got? Oh, no, poop. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's why everybody shows up to watch, to watch Ranger go, oh.
Depression. But that's what Kyber people do, baby. We roll mods.
We roll mods. We just don't ever give up.
Never. Keep fighting the fight.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Get in there. Get that habit going. We just get this and I'll go
consult the historical documents.
It says, how come you get Kyber, bitch? That's the first line. Oh, my God. All right, let me see here. All right, so let's get into some modding. There we go.
It sounds like Samuel Jackson was like, I couldn't get Kyber.
Kyber, mother.
I couldn't get Kyber in this motherfucking game. Oh, God.
Let's see here.
I'm sick and tired of Erodium.
I really wish that somebody could, get Samuel L. Jackson to contact CG and say, what the are you doing with me in this damn game? Why do I suck? Do I need to come down and beat a mother?
Let's see here. I think we have one that,
that would be so awesome.
We have two green mods.
So we're reworking Mace Windu because Samuel L. Jackson threatened to kick our ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was in all the prequels, motherfucker.
Hey.
Sorry.
Well, we're now PG-13.
Right, but the mother effer will get us not PG-13.
That didn't happen. Let's just
what?
Press.
I mean, in movies, you can get away with 3 MFers before you
ain't the
lose your
movies.
PG-13,
and we ain't famous, Grim. So
yeah, we're relieved to see you. Oh my goodness, we're so happy you're here.
Let's see here. All right, so let's get this first slicing done. All right, here we go. Let's see how this day is going to turn out. So, health. Nope, that didn't work. So that's a mod that's got to go. Let's just unlock it. Now let's see if it gives me the spinning wheel of death. Yes. All right, let's see. Yep, it's giving me the spinning wheel of death. They still have not fixed this, so I haven't gone in. Look at that.
That's strange. You might have you updated to the latest version of BlueStacks?
Yeah. Oh, come on, Grim. Who are you talking to, man?
No, I mean like they just did an update for BlueStacks.
I've got mine set up to go automatically, so.
Oh, okay.
Because it'll pop in like, there's a new version of BlueStacks. You want it? Oh, yeah. That's true, Rooster, but let's keep the mother efforts down.
Well, thank you, YouTube, for just now giving a notification that we're streaming.
Yeah, it's dead. It's dead. It died. It was frozen in carbonate. The stream is the emulator couldn't take it. Too much carbonate.
It couldn't handle your cyberness.
I couldn't handle my carbonate.
It's Friday. My mods ain't got 5-dot, and they ain't rolling no speed.
X68 cheered. X124.
Oh,
God.
Thank you for the bits. Perfect timing.
Every time one of those grande things come on, I just know somewhere Tits is sharpening her claws, and he's going to be just mutilated, and I'm not going to stop it.
Man.
In fact, I will be kicking Grande to her as she's tearing him up. He's going to try to crawl out. I'm like, hey, help me, Ranger. Like, no, bitch, you did this. You have done that yourself, Grande.
Disney's going to be like a theme park of abuse for Grande.
Oh, I mean, it's going to be horrifying, dude. So Grande's going to just, ooh, boy, oh boy.
What happened? He fell down an elevator shaft onto some bullets.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know how he did it. It looks like suicide, but he ripped out his own spine. Oh, jeez. All right, well, since that's going to take a minute to load up, let's go into our roster review today. We can do that, and it always is a happy time when we do it. And today we're doing, oh my God, we're doing Scooby. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? And they're in the guild 2T1C. Shout out to your guild 2T1C. And then Scooby says, general look and mods, not the best with mods, but enough to work with and build on. Well, sure, we can do that for you, Scooby. We can do it for you, Scoob. Let's see about your cavernous. Alright, so doing pretty well. Got getting 1 in arena, 2 in fleet, 4.8 million GP. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let me see here. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not too shabby. Let's look at your characters. Not too bad. He's getting 1 with Padme. That's pimp. Yeah, no, nice Relic 7 characters, things of that nature. Look at this. It's amazing. So good. Alright, let's kind of look at, we know his Padme team score. Let's go to Sith Empire. Let's go look at that real quick. What was running? Alright, Relic 7 Malik.
Yeah, he's got Malik.
Speed on Darth Revan 289 and missing a mod. Wait a minute, Scooby, did you go back and fix your mods? God damn it, Scooby. 295 on Basti. Let me sync his profile, see if that helps. I had this problem last time where it wasn't synced, so. James Mahoney, what did Grande do at Reality Skewed Gamers? Have you heard all the sound bits of Grande imitating McVenom?
Have you heard of the tragedy of Grande Patron?
It's a Sith legend. Grande Patron was such an idiot savant.
Where can I learn of this?
He could even piss
Not
off,
from a Jedi.
He can even piss off Tits from across the galaxy. Now let's look at this again. Hopefully it's synced. No, this didn't sync his stuff. Damn it, Jim. So we are missing 1 mod on Revan, which would be a speed mod, which put him in a decent speed. So your Revan team's okay. I mean, it's a little slow, but that's okay. You're running Padme, but Padme doesn't really require any speed, really. I mean, honestly, Padme is like should just be all health. You know.
When I only had one baby, he said the next time we talk shit, but live. We ended up with 2 babies.
XO68 cheered.
Guy.
X126.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, it looks like
thank
he's
you for
altered.
the bits, and then yeah, James. Now you know why Granny's going to die. So
Yep.
yeah, I saw he went from Fast Padme, but she's Relic 7. Not 'cause he
Yeah,
wanted
it
to
looks
die
like he's
yet.
alternating mods between his Darth Revan and
That could be the
Padme
case.
teams,
Yeah, it
so.
could be the case. A little hard to
I mean,
see your
it's
mods
okay.
in that way, but that's fine. Let's see how your Anakin looks. I mean, yeah, everything looks solid. So, for the most part, your modding looks pretty good. Let's see how you're doing for gas. First. Yep, has a 5-star gas. TZ is on. The rest of his 5-first is ready to go once he gets gas going. He's working on ARC Trooper gear as well, so that's a good team to get just going. Let's see how he's got his Anakin squared away. I'd go much more protection on Anakin here. Remember, when he starts off, you want more protection on him there, Scoob. So I would change the modding out. And, well, you just have crap mods on him. I think you haven't even tried to mod him yet, so that's totally fine. He still needs 2 Zeta, so I get it. But once you do, just go... whatever set you want to use on him, that's fine. Just make sure they have tons of protection, because Anakin under 7 stars... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Using Shock T? Okay, that's fine. And that's more than fine. Your Shock T is good enough. So
Yeah.
looking good there.
Shock T's Relic 1, double Zeta.
Yeah, that works.
Well, it's like once you've run Shock T clone lead, right? Like, it's basically the same once you get gas up to like Relic level, except it's like Shock T on steroids, right? And then like gas is double tapping and dropping that armor shred, and oh man, it's disgusting. Like, it's like, everybody's like so down hyping it, but like honestly, I just took mine up to Relic 5 and I was using it to climb last night, and way less stress, I'll tell you, way less stress. And I mean, like, it's gonna keep adding as I put more relics into it, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean, for me, gas will just give me back into my regular rotation, and I will be taking them to Relic 7, and then the rest of the clones who are already Relic 3. I just was waiting for gas. They wanted to make the investment because I really wasn't using them. I mean, Echo's going to Relic 7, 5 is going to Relic 7. Last one going to any Relic is going to be Rex. I mean, he just doesn't need it. Now, I'll have him with tons of speed, so I will remod Rex to be stupid fast. Fast. He's going to be stupid fast. And so that he gets to go first. So...
well, where I'm at now, it's like ARC Trooper and 5s are Relic 4, and then like before I took gas to Relic, I was having a hard time keeping Rex alive, right? You know what I mean? Like, but now it's like I took Rex up to Relic 5, and gas is Relic 5, and then Echo's Relic 7. So you know what I mean? Like, before I took gas to 7 stars, and taking Rex up to 5 was a good at the time kind of thing, but now, like you said, we were talking about that. I think it was yesterday or Friday. I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, modding 5s or getting 5s up there is more of like an offensive purpose as opposed to survivability now, right? And then ARC Trooper can one-shot Malik, but I've got ARC Trooper modded really fast, and he's still doing some fair damage too. So it's interesting. It's fun.
Yeah. So, but yeah, your Separatism look good. Keep working on Want. Maybe take your Dooku to 12. But really, other than that, your character farm, things of that nature are looking really good. Look at First Order real quick, just how you are there.
Yeah, I was going to say, First Order
might need some gear, but I mean,
we know that crew is going to be needed for the new Kylo.
We just don't know.
More than likely, Hux and the Super.
Yeah.
Farm your Holdo, farm your Rose. At least try to get them 7-star, just in case you have to use them. But again, we're kind of in the lurch about what we're going to need. We got till March to do it. I mean, yeah.
One thing's for sure is we'll need crew and we'll need Rey. The not quite a Jedi yet, Rey.
Okay, you're working on First Order. That's totally fine. But yeah, those are just some of the things I'm noticing just with characters. I mean, your roster's pretty damn good, man. Says, got a question about the team that uses Dooku and Newt that does include a GG separate lineup and Asajj. You don't, no. It's really what you want to use is Dooku, Newt. You can go Droideka, you can go Watt, and then if you want, you can go Jango. But a lot of people use Django for their bounty hunter team. So yeah, I mean, you can put anybody in that 5th slot, any kind of tank or something. But it's a nasty team to deal with.
I mean, there's a lot of different ways to do that team. I mean, like for me, I prefer Dooku lead for that
sure
anti-heal that he does and the stacking offense up. But like, I mean, people have been using Django in there with him because Django is stupidly overpowered under a Dooku lead.
Well, yeah, but
dude, like, I've seen him do 200k with his rockets.
Right, so
for me, his offense stacks. Yeah.
Well, we saw that team in my last GAC, that lineup, right? It was a Watt, Dooku, Newt kind of set up, and I just went in there with CLS. CLS just destroys that team because you just burn Watt down immediately, and then the rest of them are really.
CLS counters a lot of
it does,
teams,
and it's the one I used it for because everyone's putting that crap out there, and for me that
it's the idea to draw it, right?
Yeah, right. So just to burn it out and stuff. I mean, other teams, upper echelon teams, will destroy Newt, but like your mid-tier teams will not, because that team can get loose, and you're like, Jesus Christ! And if it does, man, you're in trouble, because once Watt gets going and starts doing stuff, it makes it exceptionally difficult to kill that team. So.
Like I've been doing an alternate of it using Dooku lead with GG, Watt, IG 100, and B1, and just you have a super fast Dooku. He stealths everybody except for IG 100. They're forced to kill IG 100 while GG is going ham on everything.
Yeah, there's lots of different.
And then Watt it's just like IG 100 died. Here you go. You're back.
Yeah, you can run Watt with the GG's lineup. It's pretty good.
It's pretty powerful.
Let's look at your modding situation. So for the ones I have checked look pretty solid. We were missing one on Revan, but I mean, that's neither here or there. So let's filter through your mods here and see what we do have. Hopefully you can get a good look here of what you got for speed. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of, first of all, I'm seeing speed mods and stuff on Grandmaster Yoda. I don't know how you're using your Grandmaster Yoda. Let me look if he was on your Revan team. He was being used on your Revan team, and you're using him on your Padme team. Okay, that makes sense. So that's why you got him set up for the way you do. I was like, wait a minute. I don't use Yoda like that. I use him with tons of offense, but I use him mainly with the Jedi Knight Revan team, which you can do. I mean, you've got your Jedi Knight Revan team. You've got the pieces. But we're going for gas, so really, honestly, don't worry about it, because you're gonna have, you'll eventually save it for gas. You're getting one in fleet, you're getting one in arena. There's really no reason to dick around too much, change your stuff. I'm just looking at the top of your sets, and the mods you do have are on characters that it makes sense. There's nothing I'm seeing here going, wait, what is that on there? No problems whatsoever with what you've got set up here for mods. Quit 16 mods that are under 18 speed. It's just, no, just stop it.
Yeah, those ones aren't worth it.
It's not worth it.
Unless they have really good stats in other things. Like offense without speed, and that one would be worth keeping,
Yeah, certain things that hit like crit chance, like at 7%, you can take to 60, that makes sense. But speed mods, you're only getting one speed on anything that's not an arrow, right? So if it's a 14, you take it to 15. Okay. But then now you can only use it on characters that have gear 12. You can't use them for any characters that are like under gear 12. And so it kind of limits who you can put it on. So anything that gets 18 or higher, you can go ahead and take 60. For me, that's just kind of how I do it. But we do need some more speed sets, more speed. I'd like to see you work on some offensive mods as well with speed and protection, because you're going to need that for your gas. So if you're going to pull mods other than speed, you can do offensive mods. That's totally fine. Probably could use some crit chance. I'm not seeing a lot. There's one, two. There's a few around here, but maybe crit chance. But yeah. But yeah, be selective about your mats and things of that nature. There's a lot of mods that I've seen people hit, and I'm like, why did you even dick around with that mod? But in some of it, when mods first came out, a lot of accounts, when people first started, were like, oh my god, I can finally take a mod to succeed. I'm gonna take this one. We didn't quite understand what was going on.
Or you're spamming slice. Oh, whoa, whoops. Didn't mean to take that one to 6E.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Fives. I have one of those mods.
But yeah, I mean, it totally makes sense. Just be a little bit more selective about what you 6E. But other than that, yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. We do definitely need some more speed sets, and we definitely need the speed secondaries, and we definitely need some offense. I'm just thinking long term for your gas and things of that nature. Everything else is fine. All these other mods.
Wow, that's
totally
a really nice speed arrows he's got on Grandmaster Yoda.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's what he's using in his arena team and stuff like that. And then, once you go into either full Darth Revan or you go gas, you can switch Yoda back to just an offense set. He's not about his speed. He's going to get speed just because he's on the Jedi Knight Revan team. Trust me, you want him just hitting as hard as he possibly can. So, yeah. Definitely excellent.
And eventually, if you start having problems with, going mirror match with gas, you can always use your Darth Revan team with Watt. That one, hard counters gas.
You can do that?
Yeah, that's nasty.
It's a pretty brutal team, man.
Yeah, I confirm, bro. That's that combo with the blast tech that you mentioned. Yeah, works like a charm.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's nice. I'm just looking at anything mods. Yep, I think you're good there. So, Scooby, I'm going to throw it in there. His mod depression 101, more mods. Yeah. It is. I mean, we talk about this here all the time, Scooby. It's a numbers game. You just the more you pull and the more you slice, 99% of the time it's going to be garbage. But those other 1%, you get a few mods that are going to be like in that.
The jaw droppers.
There's going to be the jaw droppers, and then there's going to be the mods that are like 15 to 18 that you can use in your secondary speed tunes and stuff like that. I mean, I always talk about this under that. My top teams have great mods, but you know what makes my team stand out is the certain characters that need speed have it for my other teams, right? That's why my boss with Jango Lead is 337. That's why my BB-8 and R2 are when they get combined are over 300 when I'm using them for JTR, and when I'm using Jedi Revan's super duper fast with Grandmaster Yoda with tons of offense. The teams that I have, they're designed to be that way. My troopers have Stark, over 300 speed when he goes, right, with the 20 from Veers. Those are the kind of things you have to think about for GAC and TW and stuff like that. It's great if you can have a Darth Revan and a Padme and a Gas, all really great modded and speed and everything, but the rest of your roster sucks, and GAC, that could come back and bite you in the ass because everybody else has that same kind of setup on their top teams with their Darth Revan and Padme and their Gas squared away. So just think about that. And,
or like, I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Like for me, like I had a goal to get prepared before this GAC 5v5 came back. Like I wanted to get 10 of my characters at the top of my roster up to 300 speed plus, right? And then that's something you want to strive for. Like every time like GAC join phase, like set an objective for your roster and your mods. Like always double check your mods when you can. You know what I mean? Like it's a grind, but you'll see the outcome too. Like as you have that ripple effect, like the last few months for me personally, getting Django faster and faster and faster has been a priority for me. And I mean, like I went from having him at like 270 speed to today he's like 310. You know what I mean? So with that leader, he's going 340 speed. So regardless whether he's on the new team or the Dooku team or a Bounty Hunter Elite Django team, he's just really fast. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Scoobs, the Darth Revan with Malik against Gas, you don't need Watt. You don't even need mods on Watt. He's just there to, if you have a Zeta on him, he'll pop his blast tech, you put it on Revan, focus down Gas until he kneels, then you kill Rex with Darth Revan, and since Revan has the blast tech on him, Fives will die, and so will Rex at the same time because Fives can't do his revive on him.
You have to be careful about that because they Arc and
it has
Echo,
to happen at the same time, yeah.
Right, because if you that's why I always kill Fives. I don't dig around with that because If you do and you don't get Rex down, and Arc and Echo, depending on their turn meter, they'll one-shot your characters because they get so
that
much
too.
damage.
It depends on the comp
careful.
of the team as well.
Or if your Malik's fast enough to land the shock right away, like if your Malik goes right after Rev and you land that shock on 5s, then you can go after Rex, no problem.
But yeah, it's be very, very careful about that because. Oh my God, Arc and Echo will just start one-shotting your characters because they get such a jump in offense and stuff. It's stupid, man.
Yeah, I would say like if like one or the other isn't like Relic 7, like go after the one that's stronger just so you can prevent that like AoE one-shot or Arc Trooper one-shotting your Malik. And then if they're both Relic 7, just go after the one who's going to die faster. You know what I mean? Like prioritize.
Yeah, because then you end up taking out 2 characters for one. You know? Yeah,
usually Echo, and I mean, is the more dangerous one in this situation because he can kind of kill your ads like Sith Trooper, Bastila, HK, Marauder, all those ad characters, and then even Darth Revan. So you just got to be careful.
Yeah, so it's about knowing how the thing's set up. So. All right. If there's any, I mean, mod depression is what it is. You just have to keep doing it, man. It just nothing.
Unfortunately,
that's what it is. Just focus on those kinds of mods. You'll get the other mods from the events and stuff over the month. I mean, you get a lot of health mods and other mods from doing the events. So you'll get mods there. Roll them, see what you get. If they hit, great. If they don't, sell them. And you have to keep doing that because you have to keep your inventory clean. So you're just working on those mods that have a chance to do something and getting the ones that are not really going to amount to a hill of beans, So, but yeah, it is a lot of RNG, and the only way you overcome that is by just slicing and pulling a lot of mods and rolling them. That's all you can do until you start getting those hits. It just mathematically, eventually, you will start getting some of those if you keep doing it that way. I mean, it's boring. It's a part of the game that it's just monotonous and tedious and stuff. But you do it so you can go have fun in other parts of the game where you do enjoy it. So, all right, anything else you want to say? That you're going to say something there, Zala?
Yeah, I mean, like going back to the mods again too. Like, I mean, like I didn't get to see your full roster, but like Ranger mentioned, if you take a break on slicing the 60s for a while, you'll hoard up those resources really quickly. For one, naturally, and then for two, like. Just start from, the top of your mods. Like your slicing habits obviously are really good, but then just go back to grinding those greens and grays for a while until you get a couple of good procs. And then, you know what I mean? Like they'll start rounding up as you're slicing them. Like, you'll have the mats hoarded up over time again.
There you go. All right. So that's our roster review for you, Scooby. You know the deal. And we say this to everybody. What is the fun you speak of? What is it's Kyber? It's called Kyber Widow 73. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, if you have any questions, Scooby, just hit us up. And anybody, time we do a roster review for anybody, you can hit us up. So overall, really good job, Scoob. I mean, this is fantastic. So just a few pieces here and there, modding this stuff. Yeah. Scooby says thank you. We'll tip you a lot on payday. Well, just send it to my PayPal. To the Ranger J 1999 Likes Bourbon Foundation. I'll make sure I use it when I'm going for my Kyber, Scooby. It's what I do. Drink bourbon and get Kyber. It's the way of life.
Kyber, baby.
That's right, Kyber and bourbon. It's a potent combination. But if you would like a roster review from RSG that we do on the lunch stream, all you need to do is send your GG page and what you want us to look at to Finity in our Discord, FINITY. He give him a day or two to respond. He'll throw you into the queue and let you know that you're in there. It's about a week to 10 days before we get to it. In the work days, we do it during the work week, but we'll let you know. And then when your time comes up, Finn will message you, set a date and time so that you know that when it's there, so you can be there live. Or if you can't be, when it is, so you can go back and look. And again, as I said, after we do a roster review, you can message us directly and ask any questions if you didn't get to watch it live and stuff like that. Hey, Alan Ware, glad to see you here, buddy. And then
Ranger, breaking news. Oh, sorry, excuse me.
What?
Good. MC3TWN. That's all.
That's right. Kyber again. It's not even Kyber related, but it's about our Kyberness.
That's right.
And then if you become a green Patreon or higher, you can get your roster review bumped up. We also have a lot of other cool stuff that we do for Patreons. We do stuff with the VIPs, things of that nature. So You have your own channel in our Discord that you can ask us questions directly. Just tag us. So there's lots of good stuff. And so if you want to get your smuffed up, become a green Patreon. It supports the channel, and you get some cool stuff from it. You can also do other stuff, like you can sponsor YouTube, or you can subscribe on Twitch, all that stuff. It's all good. So that's how you get a roster view from RSG. And then let's look at where we are. We are fighting the fight against cancer. And I always like to take a moment here to see what we're doing on our Tilt to Fight. It's unbelievable. We're doing so well. It's unbelievable. We're at 16,525 out of 17,500. Remember, guys, we only have 5 days to go until that thing that Finn said. He will rose Zealot or take Relic 7 to Rose Tico if we get to the goal by the end of the month. And then we still have some more challenges. I changed my challenge. So if we do get to $1,000 on the challenge, I will do the internal lore video. I'll have that going until March, whenever we do it. So whenever we hit that's when I'll, because even if we get to 17,500, I'm not stopping there. If we can raise more money, hey, the more the merrier. I'll do the internal twins lore video. So if you want to get your donations, there's lots of stuff that you can donate toward what we're working with the American Cancer Society to fight pediatric cancer, and support the ACS and their endeavors. So if you'd like to support what RSG is doing, this is all culminating to the April 16th through the 20th, where we'll be at Disney World like we were last year, where we will be doing the half marathon, things of that nature. So get your time in, get your money in. Even $1, every bit helps, and we're right there at where our goal needs to be. So, and that's all attributed to you guys and your kindness and your donations and helping the community and just in general supporting what we're doing. So, there you go. All right. That being said, let's get back into some gameplay. Let me get that going. We'll start getting to your questions. It's question time. Question time.
Woo!
Time to questions. Rooster said Xylo interrupted like a case of LITPH. Yes, LITPH. When you're
I know.
Yeah, LITPH. It's a real thing. Oh, I forgot that today. No, I didn't click that. Son of a...
I'm sorry, I'm bad at that sometimes.
What, LITPH? It's not that hard.
I'm always like, no, hey, oh, wait.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Just find a way to piss off tits, and there you go.
LITPH. LITPH. I don't think I can use my Anakin on this one because he's not 7 stars. I can't. You know what? We'll use Shakti and the clones. Well, let's use Shakti and the clones for this. I always try to use a different team. So we go this and you, and then we'll add you, and then we'll add you, and go help the Ewoks. Yes, always message Finn. If he can't be here on the stream, he can answer some direct messages. Stupid Finn. All right, let's get to the questions. Let's see here. First one from Stings. Stuck behind a wall of Relic 7 gas, 501st in arena. Do I have any hope with my 6-star Malik, or should I run and hide? You should run and hide. You can get some.
Try the Watt thing, yeah.
Try the Watt thing.
Run.
Padme
Run
does pretty well against, if you have a really strong Padme team. I'm talking Relic. It does pretty decent. There's a CLS can do it, but when you're talking Relic 7 Anakins, it's, oh boy. If you have a weak Malik, you're going to get crushed. You're going to get crushed, man. Anakin will just, because he's going to taunt, and Anakin's going to be like, oh, yum, yum, yum. Let me just destroy that.
That's a hard thing too, is like the Padme counter, you have to have like a max Padme too, right? Like Ranger and me were talking about that the other day. It's like once you run into a max Relic 7 team, you kind of need a max Relic 7 counter. It's, even Malik.
Your Kenobi's got to be like Relic 5 because he's got to take the hits, or higher. Anakin, you want high so he can just AoE like a boss and kill a lot of the clones. Because Anakin can do some damage, man. Let me tell you. But you need that a high Relic Padme team to do it. But yeah, it's.
Hi.
What do you mean hi?
And then,
Hi.
Okay, have fun. Can I help you with something, sir?
Hi, I'm Finn.
I don't know who that is. That wasn't.
Oh, for
Finn.
the love of.
You know, we were having such a nice, clean, wholesome family, event, and then Finn showed up.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Then I'll go away. Infinity is not here right now. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep.
Hi, Finn. This is Ranger. I'm gonna stab you in the pee hole with the lightsaber.
My ear holes.
I'm sorry. The answering box that you were trying to leave a message for is full. Please call and try again.
I got two Zetas. I was hoping for more. Last time I did this event, I got 4. I was like, oh my god, I got 4. It's unbelievable. So cabber. All right, next question. Look, everybody, Finn's here. Yay. James O. Mahoney question. Recommended speed for Jedi Knight Revan? Around 300.
Yeah. I mean, like 300's like not too
because you get all the extra speed
still
from all the Jedi you run and stuff. So yeah, just 300.
Yeah, you can even if it's like out of the ballpark for 300, like even 290, 295, because you'll get that extra speed, so that'll give them that boost, right?
Yeah.
If it's too consuming on your speed mods or your other teams.
LITPH, it's a real deal. All right, Scooby. We already covered that. Kazakagi question: why does rolling mods make me sad? Yes, I know, Kazakagi, too easy. I rolled 18 mods and I got 311 speed subs and 119 speed sub mod out of 18. Makes me sad. That's actually pretty good because if I was doing that, I would get 0 for 18. So you have to look at look at the silver lining in that.
You know what you'd win with that, Ranger? Defense.
That's right. You've got the worst stat in the game for your characters.
Don't forget to add a little potency in there.
I told you should have taken what was behind door 1.
I would still get it wrong. Like you chose all the correct doors. You get nothing. Enjoy, sir. Good day.
Some percentage defense on top of that.
Let's show them what's behind door number 2. It's potency.
Nobunaga question: is the RSG crew going to make any new commercials in the near future? Yeah, we've been talking about that. We got some more ideas that we're working on. So I think we'll start doing that stuff here soon. Doing some more stuff. So yeah. Alan Ware question: you have Malik 5-star and Gas 5-star. Which is priority? Gas.
Well, it would depend on where your clones are, though.
Well, yeah, but
if your clones aren't at least gear 12, gear 13,
gear 11, because you have a long way.
Like
to go
say your Darth Revan and stuff is already relic.
I think if you even have gas, your clones are at least going to be gear 12, right? And I mean, at that point, I would still take gas over Malik because Malik's great, but you can still utilize them at 5 stars. And I mean, there's people still using him at 6-star, even. You know what I mean? So, and I mean, Malik's a good standalone character, but Gas
needs to be 7 stars. He has to be 7 stars to be really, really, really effective.
Yeah. Plus, you need to kind of chip away at that long term, because then you get a full team with Gas, and then with Malik you can make 2 teams. You can run a solo Darth Revan team and then Malik solo. So I mean, there's ideas.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Hermit says, question, Ranger, were you watching Earthstream the other night? If so, do you know why Doc raised under a Ventress? I have not gone back and looked at that.
It's got to be Zombie, right? Or was Zombie not on the team?
No.
Hold on, I didn't get the chance to respond, Finn. Shut your mouth.
You didn't see Urza's thing.
Can I give some of the scenarios?
I know the scenario. I saw it. You don't have to guess.
What happened? I want to know because we've been wondering for days.
Talzin reses with her mass attack. Just because she is not in the lead doesn't mean there are other ways that Daka can't res. So Urz should have waited. And instead, what happened is that his Zam Wessel was low on health. Talzin did her mass attack, killed Zam, and Daka came back. And that's why he got pissed. So people in chat were wrong and don't know their Night Sisters.
No, it says so.
Finn knows the Night Sisters for sure.
That's the other scenario I was going to bring up. If it wasn't Zombie, if it's a Talzin lead, that's happened to be a.
But the question is because it was.
It doesn't need to be a Talzin lead.
It doesn't have to be a Talzin lead.
Yeah.
Talzin's No,
Yeah,
Talzin's
her mass attack if
special.
she kills somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
she just needs to kill someone with her special and auto reses.
There you go.
Yeah, the lead brings back an additional res. That's why the people in the chat were wrong. There was a lot of people saying like, no, you can still res zombies. Talzin's mass attack can res and all of that, but he listened to some people in chat that don't know Night Sisters, and it got screwed because he had Daka dead and should have just timed it out.
Well, I mean, that was Urz's fault. I mean, he listened to chat.
Yeah, I know. Rule number 1 of the hall: you don't listen to the hall. I mean, that's kind of the way it goes.
Well, it's like
Well,
even without
that
Mother Talzin lead, there's 3 revive mechanics. So if you had Mother Talzin lead, there's 4 revive.
I still say
so, I mean,
he should have used Death Mark.
But I mean, the thing is too, like when you're streaming, right?
You're on your toes. You're reacting differently, right? You know what I mean?
You look at the chat and see what they're saying. I mean, a lot of times they're just being silly, and that's okay. That's the whole point of it. But certain
Chat's
people
a
in
little
chat,
delayed.
you know, and certain times like Dr. Gons and some of the people that have been watching a long time that I know what they're saying, I'll listen to it. Now, I don't always go with their advice, but I will listen. Like, you know, I didn't think of that. But a lot of times I know I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do, but sometimes I get feedback from the chat, and it's just feedback. It's me.
Yeah, and then your CLS explodes.
It happens, right? It's not that.
Or you use Ewoks and Wampa and get them killed.
Yeah, but I mean, you try some different stuff and things of that nature, but you know, but I mean, it's just advice. You just take the advice, but then you still have to make the call, right? So at the end of the day, like
Slab Meathead, you know damn well you're silly. Don't even try to lie.
Yeah.
Your name is Slab Meathead.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not silly at all.
Yeah. But no, yeah, by silliness I mean when someone says use cup and Ugnon, you're like, no. It's like, no, it'll win. Like, no, you're trolling. Stop it. It's like, you eat cup.
I don't know. Have you seen those at Relic 7?
But yeah, I mean, you try to interact, but you have to as the streamer, it all falls on you. It just does. Like, you made the choice, you picked the team, you know, no one made you, so, and if I lose, I lose. You know, it's like, well, that was a bad call, and the bad call is me, you know, so, but I don't know what it is with Urz, man. He has the worst luck against Night Sisters I've ever seen, man. He really does.
Yeah.
He's, like, for me with
Night
mods
Sisters,
and
yeah,
curse,
Grievous.
Oh God, like he gets the worst RNG on that shit and stuff happens to him. But I'm like, oh no, like no, Urz, no. Why did this happen to you? No.
Quality entertainment for sure.
It is very much quality entertainment.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Urz is the best, man. We love Urz. It wouldn't be Urz without that kind of shit happening. It just really wouldn't. Still the funny
He was
thing.
literally saying too, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna get pissed off at chat. And he just listened to some random person in chat, and everyone's like, no, he's wrong. But Urz listens to that one person, and there he is getting all angry.
I tried. I know Urz is notorious for that. I tried. I even messaged Urz way back, and I was like, bro, anytime you're streaming, and you're not sure, and you want sound advice, I was like, message me, message Finn, message. We'll get you. I give up on that.
Minato, you are 100% silly. You're not silly either.
Yeah,
First off, you're
get outta
100%
here.
troll. And then, which name do you want us to refer to, Mr.
right.
5,000 screen names?
Yeah.
Finn's got a point there.
Yeah, you're not silly at all, Fourth Akagi. You don't do silly stuff. All those dollar donations saying stuff. I take this game very seriously. Get the hell, you do not. You have fun and just as retarded as the rest of us, Fourth Akagi. Try to play like that. All right, let's see if there's any more questions. Let's see here. Let me pull it up one more time.
Oh man, tomorrow's gonna be nice. I'm gonna have my first Relic 7 character.
Very nice. Congrats.
Who's the lucky guy or gal?
Darth Revan, man.
Ah, very nice. Very nice. Congratulations. Still
It's
haven't
been a
gone down that rabbit
slog,
hole
dude.
yet.
Going from 5 to 6 is like, oh, there goes a bunch of good gear. And then from 6 to 7, it's like, oh my god.
Even from 4 to 5, you know what I mean? Because you gotta, you know what I mean, go down that rabbit hole with the what's it called, like the shower drains, or even you gotta throw your like carbantes. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like at the end of the day, it's just like
which one are you relicking first?
Darth Revan.
Darth Revan.
Why didn't you do like a Malik or?
Well,
I don't have Malik yet.
What about
I'm still trying to get him. I need to gear my characters more. I thought I'd be able to do it, but just
you should be the last.
I see why. You know, he's doing it because Watt gets the blast tech to Revan and makes Revan deal more damage and gives him more survivability.
I'm focusing on what I can to counter until I can manage to get Malik.
I see you, Graham. I see you.
I still would have done Bassi first, but you know what? It's your world.
Well, she's Relic 5, and I'm having more problems with Revan dying before Bastila. So
have you got Watt to 7 yet? Your Watt's like what, 6 stars?
Yeah, he's 5-star, almost halfway to 6-star, but I got a Relic on him, and I mean, he doesn't really need mods on him at all. He's just there for the first initial buff.
Yeah, the bonus turn, yeah.
But let's see, I have him, he's at 287 speed, which isn't bad, but I mean...
I agree with Ranger too. Like Basti should probably be your next 7, because then the next objective is to keep Basti alive for fear and corrupted battle meditation. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that'd be a good idea for you.
It's Darth Revan, Fallen Bastila are my main focuses, and then
and her Wild Lightning. Her Wild Lightning is going to deal a lot more damage. Yeah.
Yep.
Even at Relic 3, she'll wipe out a team. You guys saw that in GSC. I was like, oh, well, they'll have Shocker. Here's Bassi. Wiped out.
Oh, dude, yeah. Like in my arena battles, my daily arena battles, the one I just fought like 5 minutes ago, she wiped out the entire team with her little shock. Everybody had shock on it, and she went kaboom and literally blew up the opposing team.
She blew that.
She's pretty
and if that doesn't kill them all, then HK's grenade comes in afterwards.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's...
Well, I have it sped up to where usually HK will go before Darth Revan on the second round through, so he throws his grenade and can actually stick the shock.
Yeah, and throw it and hit the death mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's all the time. That's all the questions we have for today, so we can wrap it up. Very nice.
Nice. Wait a second. Hold on. Finn's here, and we're actually finishing on time.
Yeah. Somebody get me questions. I'm here now. You can ask me questions.
I have a question for you, Finn.
Okay.
How about now?
How about now?
How about now? How about now, Finn?
How about now?
How about now?
Oh, speaking of how about now, I have a commercial idea that I'm working on, by the way, Nobunaga.
Yeah. We getting a lot of people asking questions about.
Yeah, I heard the. I had it on. I've just been doing data review for the past few hours. But,
I got a question.
How about the hyperactive bundle?
So I will say, the next commercial that I'm working on, and I have to try and record a bunch of different pieces because I have like a little storyboard idea in my head, but I have to finish it. Is gonna be more generic and not Galaxy of Heroes specific.
Oh.
So, I'll
Finn, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What's the plan for GAC? Kyber or Frozen Carbonite?
For me?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's 5v5. I always play 5v5.
That's right.
I don't play it like seriously, but I will put things on defense and I'll attack, but I will
He's lying. He's going for Kyber.
I never go for Kyber.
He's
Kyber.
Don't
stream it on Twitch. Stream it on Twitch.
I mean, I could. I goof around with mine. I mean, my GAC is so much different than everyone's. I don't mind.
It's funny. It's kind of like the story time, but it's also like your own thing at the same time for GAC.
Yeah, I can do.
Your GACs are funny.
My GAC is all like fluffed up at the bottom. So like this last one, I won the round. But my defense is always the same, right? I put Darth Revan on defense. And usually with my divisions, either most of the time they can't outmod me, and so they get stuck on my Darth Revan, or if they save their Darth Revan, they're hugely inefficient. So this last one, I ended up winning because we cleared out the same amount. We cleared out 2 territories and then one extra team, and then got stuck behind a Revan in the front wall. Me too, he did also. But he had a double shot on one of mine, and I one-shot him. That's why I always say, like, free-to-play, if you're free-to-play and you try to relic and everything, you are making your life a whole lot harder in GAC. My GACs are so much freaking easier. I
don't know about that, dude. Like, most of the guys that I've been facing don't
might be different with
relics
Rose
on characters, or, like, I've been running up against dudes that don't even have Revan, any of the Revans.
The characters don't matter. It's not the characters
let alone
that matter.
Relics.
Yeah, well, you have relics and you're facing not, then that's an issue with the matchmaking, because the matchmaking should be your top 80 GP. So either you have relics and then a bunch of like gear 11s or 10s towards your bottom 80s, and maybe he has all gear 12, something like that. But the top 80 character GP has been pretty consistent with all of the matchmaking. It's just we give more value to specific characters. We sometimes give more value with a higher relic, which might balance out with something like a gear 10. I mean, there's all kinds of things. But if you bottom fluff, your matchups are a lot easier in general.
Yeah.
Versus if you go all relic. So Ranger and yours too, Xylo, I've seen yours.
Yeah.
They're a lot harder than mine because I don't like go crazy on the top. So all of my matchups are easier, and I can use all of my teams. I went Murder Bears against Murder Bears. Like, you don't see Murder Bears in your guys' thing unless the person is just, like, completely trying to cheese defense. Mine was a legit defense because they were trying to stay for offense, and yeah. So.
Or someone's relic their Murder Bears, yeah.
Yeah.
Fourth Akagi just donated. He says, $2. Finn, can you sing La Macarena Chipmunk style? All right.
I'll do that at the end.
No, Benagas has got to keep that bottom fluff. That's true. Sting's question.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, Sting's question. I switched to triple refresh of mods instead of normal energy. Is that worth it?
Well, speaking about bottom fluff, I'm only seeing 19 likes on our stream.
Yes, that's fine.
He triple switched to mods instead of normal energy. Is it worth it?
Per crystal. But if you're hurting for mods, yeah.
Well,
if you're getting first every day, you can triple refresh mods and regular energy.
Are you at least
kind of missing out on Cantina at that point?
Well, it's not that. If you're only doing mods, so I'm assuming Nobunaga or Stings that you're still doing one energy refresh, right? Because here's the only thing. I think triple refreshing mods is better than triple refreshing normal energy. As a person, again, free to play bottom fluffer, right? That's the condition. If you are a top end gear person, then you don't want to do that because you have to get gear, and so you're going to get short on gear otherwise if you just focus on that. But that being said, if you are free to play and you're not concerned about getting the highest relics, you're more about like getting characters to gear 11, gear 12, making them useful, getting some to relics as need be on particular teams, mods are the better way to go than normal energy. However, if you do no refreshes of normal energy, you are not getting your 600. So you have to at least do one energy refresh every day in order to get your 600. Yeah. That would be the only condition. So if you're only trying to spend 150 crystals, you'll do one regular and 2 mods because you have to get your 600 for your guild. Otherwise,
you can get away with not spend crystals for the 600. Like I've done it where I just wait for when I get the daily
There's
bonus.
Not enough
I've
energy.
been able to make the 600.
All right, we got a bunch of other questions.
You don't get enough energy in a day in order to get it.
Okay, listen. Okay, that's good. All right, we got a bunch of little teeny tiny.
You'd have to skip every other day or something, or you can refresh every
other day.
Listen,
we're moving on. Dr.
I am a bottom fluffer.
Yeah, it's true. Let's see here real quick. On a couple breeze through these questions for Ranger. What happened to Naruto in Battlefront 2? I'm trying to get my Xbox going. It's a pain in the ass. So, Kotsukaki question, Finn, can we trade rosters? No, Finn's not giving me his roster.
No, you should have not overdone your roster and stayed free to play. Right. I've been telling you guys to be free to play for 3 years now.
Can restart and buy the hyperdrive bundle.
Oh
no, I still wouldn't buy the hyperdrive bundle.
I'm just
It's
kidding.
a great investment, but I still wouldn't buy it.
All right.
I wouldn't restart an
Wait,
account for that either.
You don't have 5 accounts? You haven't restarted the game 5 times?
No, I'm not a veteran like CD.
Fourth Kagi question for Finn. What happened to Jedi Fallen Order?
So I was playing it, right? But it's a story game, and so many people did the story. It was fun. I mean, I can go back and do it, but everyone knows the story at this point. I'll play it again. I'm not opposed to playing it again at some point.
Sure.
I'll do it for one. I'll do it for one of the gold VIP sessions. That's not a problem.
Yeah, that's one of the problems with that game, though. It's a really good game, but once you got the story beaten, the replayability goes down the toilet.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying from the beginning. I don't typically buy one-player games, especially if they're not something that's repeatable, right? So I got that Untitled Goose Game, which is just ridiculously fun. So that I can see myself playing regardless of having done it, just like tormenting that farmer, just doing it over and over again. I could clearly see myself doing it. The Fallen Order, no, probably not. It's like I would play it through. It's really awesome. It's a Star Wars game, so I kind of need to have it. But yeah, I don't see myself replaying it a whole lot. So.
All right.
I don't really get to. Yeah, go.
No, we get more
I was gonna
questions.
say we need a Star Wars game that is like Borderlands style, a looter shooter Star Wars game.
It's called Battlefront.
That would be cool.
2.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Battlefront 2 isn't a looter shooter.
Not a looter shooter.
It is in my world.
It's just a
looter shooters on PvP.
Deathmatch PvP. Yeah.
Yeah, looter shooters on PvP. Looter shooters are.
I know I was
PvP.
being ironical. Went over your
Or like a Diablo style, isometric Star Wars.
I don't know about that.
You know?
Fourth Akagi question:
RPG.
why isn't Adasha on more shows? Because she works a lot and she can't be on everything. So, you guys are giving me more shows. Yeah, because she has more time to do that.
And Adastra likes silliness.
Yes.
So every time you're around, she avoids you.
Fourth Akagi, why isn't Alchie on more shows? You know why. Stop it. All right, I'm going to start ignoring Fourth Akagi.
Because she's got her hands full in real life, let alone with
she ain't time
our foolish
for our
butts.
nonsense. Grande, very good question. Finn, is Gear 13 Relic Zero a good free-to-play matchmaking strategy?
Yeah, for characters that get bonuses that require speed.
All right.
Right. If you're focusing on so with free to play, you're going to focus on your arena team. You're going to focus on your fleet characters. Then you're going to focus on key characters for the other teams. So it's not that you can't take them to Relic. You're not taking the entire team to Relic. So for like the CLS team, you're taking Han to Relic, and you can leave the rest alone for a little bit. You can come back to Chewie if you want to do the Millennium Falcon and all of that. You don't work on CLS, as weird as it is. You don't push CLS to Relic. You don't have to push your 3PO or your old Ben and stuff like that. There's key characters that you focus on. So yes, Gear 13, Relic Zero is a good idea.
Going from Gear 12, full Gear 12 to Gear 13, does that give you speed, or is it just the finisher that gives you speed?
So this is interesting, because it used to be that when you switched to Gear 13, it added the speed. When I went back and I've tried to review some of the mod calculations and stuff, it looks like they changed the math. So now it happens even when you add it on the current stage. It's not your fully incorporated speed anymore, which is what it used to be. I think they changed it now to whatever your speed is in general. So they might have simplified their formula a bit. I have to go back and check. But I think the answer is now it doesn't matter.
The answer is 40.
Okay, so you could stay Gear 12 with the finisher piece put on. Just don't upgrade to Gear 13.
You can upgrade too. I don't think it adds any.
Well, it adds GP when you go to.
It does, but it gives you a lot of protection, which is useful too. But yes, you can potentially just hold it if you want to. The protection and stat increases are pretty useful, but yeah.
Well, it does give you a pretty decent boost to your GP as well when
not really.
Not really.
Not really. It's not a lot.
That was the problem with Gear 13 to begin with. Gear
That's
13 does not get a huge GP boost.
No,
Once you start hitting relics, that's a problem.
Yeah, it just doesn't. That's the issue we've been having with
it. Okay.
Let's see here.
It's like Zetas get more of a boost than Relic.
Oh my god, Kazakagi. Question, Finn, should I Relic Mace, Eth Koth, or Qui-Gon Jinn first? That's awful. Get out of here.
Yes, you should.
Do all three.
Yeah, there you go, Ranger.
Oh my god. Don't do that, Kazakagi. Don't do it.
I'd like to see him do it.
Please don't. No, don't listen to Grim. Grim, shut up.
At least Qui-Gon Jinn's a leader.
No.
If you are forcing yourself to do one of the three,
no,
I would go with Qui-Gon.
Don't
but
force.
I wouldn't do any of them.
Don't do anything.
Yes, I wouldn't force it, but I would still go.
Don't do any of those. Are you crazy?
I got 3 in my pocket right now. I'm trying to get up to 5 at least. And every time I get up to 3, I'm like, I want to spend one real quick. I just spend one. You know what I mean? Just what?
Rooster, question is the farmer's name Ranger that annoy you? No. Let's see here.
Well, real quick too. I mean, like, look, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren's the new Rey, Jedi Rey are gonna both have 4 Zetas. We already know this, right?
Their whole kit is going to have Zetas on it, basic all the way to the end.
You're gonna have to Zeta just to unlock your character.
Yeah.
Actually, they're gonna be the first ones where you have to do the first Zeta to unlock the second Zeta on the same skill.
All right,
and then since they're force joined, you have to put both Zetas on them to use them.
It costs 20 Zeta mats for the first tier, and then 40 Zeta mats for the next tier. There you go.
Oh, you can't use Supreme Leader Kylo Ren if you don't unlock Jedi Rey.
All right.
Oh Jesus, that would suck.
All right, who the heck question? At what rank in Arena would you contact the Shard chat to not step on toes? Getting 21 today. If you're starting to get in the top 20, yeah, do it
20
now.
is usually you have to be at least on the leaderboard, right? So 50 would be the minimum. They have to see your name and consistently on the leaderboard. And then, closer to top 20 is usually when. Otherwise, there are some friendly Shard chats that just try to get everybody in the chat just so they can talk. But if you're looking if yours is one that's a little more competitive and they're just trying to keep it streamlined, then top 20, or they might talk to you and they might give you like the payout list and tell you not to bother these people. But if you want to be in the Shard chat.
All right. Let's see. Shadow question, Finn. Have you developed your Rose anymore? I'm seriously considering relicking her.
So she is Relic 5, and I have actually been using her on my Jedi Training Rey team, and I am currently working on Resistance Hero Finn and Poe. I just got my Poe up to gear 10. I need another one of those cryotechs in order to get him to gear 11.
Wait, Finn and Poe take cryotechs?
Poe does. Finn does too.
Sith Trooper too.
All
does.
the new characters take them.
God.
So Poe needs one at gear 10 to go to, or he needs one from gear 9 to go to 10, and another one to go from 10 to 11. Finn, currently I'm at gear 9, and he requires one to go from 9 to 10. I don't know. I didn't look on GG to see if he needs one from 10 to 11, but yes. So they need the full
computers and the prods.
Yep, they need the double piece. So, but I have been using her right now on Jedi Training Rey team. She has actually come in more handy than I thought. I'll say it that way, because her special removes a bunch of turn meter, right? And then she can also stun pretty consistently. So she's able to control my Jedi Training Rey team a lot better than I thought she would. Even with my current team, and the current team that I run is Rey, BB-8, R2, Rose, and Resistance Trooper. So there's no tank. So usually when the team falters a little bit is when, strangely enough, if they attack R2, or even if they attack Resistance Trooper, I can still win. I can win if they kill Rose, but actually my chances of winning go down so far as I've seen if they kill Rose. So Rose has actually been working on that team, and now I'm working on Resistance Hero Finn and Poe, and I'm going to make some videos on it. It's basically, I'm not going to have them 7-star or anything like that, so it's going to be a free-to-play playing of Finn and Poe. And so you guys can see how useful they are. I'll try and take them up against teams, and they may lose, but we'll see how close we can get and what they can be used for. So, so far, Rose is, I have found some use for her. She's still not the optimal character in that spot, but I'm forcing her there just to kind of play with her, and it's working.
Okay.
So, real quick, by free to play, did you buy the 2 packs for Finn and Poe, or no? The $20?
I'm free to play.
Okay.
I have not spent $1 in this game since 4 or 5 months after I started, and I started January 1st, the year it came out, so whatever it was, 2016, 2015, whatever it is. I have not spent a single dime on this game, and I do not intend to.
All right.
Well, I'm curious to see the film on that then, because I'm really interested in their kits, but, like I've mentioned before, I'm going in on the First Order, so, I mean, it'd be valuable to know how to use them at 3 stars at least.
Mm-hmm. That's what I plan on doing.
All right.
But I don't know how much the 7-star videos help everyone. It's good to see that they're useful against it, and that helps the people that are spenders. I'm gonna do some free-to-play stuff for people.
Well, and then on top of that, you don't have some other Resistance characters in there, so you can use something with like Finn and some other Resistance characters, another team. Finn does a lot of damage on his own. I really like him. So
Not a single dime, but a few $100. I have not spent anything on this game. I have spent on several other mobile games, but not on this.
Science.
That's unbelievable. All right, so that's all the questions and time we have for today. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Always appreciate it. If you could give us a thumbs up on the video. Just help us out with the algorithm and getting our content out there to the YouTube world. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can get those notifications when we are streaming. And then check us out over on Twitch. We have our Twitch channel, things of that nature. So thank you guys so much. We'll be back tomorrow. Finn, are you doing anything tonight? Marbles or anything like that?
Marbles. It is marbles, and we're going to crown our new weekly marble champ today.
Oh,
we have a new thing where we have a running leaderboard for the entire week. And it accumulates from all of our marble sessions. And so today is going to be the last one. And we will crown our new champion. Currently, Ouchie is in the lead, but there's still an opportunity for...
Ouchie says I missed a question here. So it's this question, can we have a special shout out to all those people that leave turn meter up in TW? Sure, Ouchie.
I was so sad. Somebody in my... I mean, it happens every now and then. Most of my guild knows not to turn meter load. And if they do, just come in chat and like just say that you turn meter loaded, right? Because then we can try and figure out how to deal with it. I woke up this morning. There was a turn meter loaded Jedi training raid team on defense in TW. And it was just frustrating how much speed they have. Do you know what I used in order to kill it? Because I was thinking about it, right? So here's a hint. So it's a team, right? So a turn meter loaded Jedi training raid team. I went in with a team just to see what happens because it already had like 3 attempts on it. So I didn't have to kill it immediately. And it got, I think, about like 20 turns or something between all 5 of the characters before I could even do anything. So with that in mind, who would be a good team to use against Jedi Training Ray? You have any guesses?
Padme.
Malik.
Okay, so this
Shock
is not
team
a high
clones.
level. This is not a high level
okay.
meta team.
Night Sisters.
Gas.
I don't even have it.
Separatists. would
No,
work.
Ray Rock and Grande Verga have it. So it's Jawas. Because
They blew 'em up.
yeah, because they
'Cause
keep
they go
on
so
going.
much.
They
Yeah.
keep on stacking thermal detonators on themselves, and they
I
get
don't think
so
you're
many
giving
freaking
gas
turns.
I don't think you're giving
they
gas
die.
enough chance there, Finn.
I wish I had gas, but I wasn't going to use gas against a turn meter loaded Jedi Training Raid team. The Jedi Training Raid team dies against Jawas. But Jawas, I'm telling you, Jawas are one of the more underrated teams for like a cleanup because they do a lot because you don't have to do anything. You just have to survive. You take a beating, you put detonators on them simply by taking a beating, and then they blow themselves up. It's like the greatest thing ever. So Jawas, if you guys face that, just for reference, if you guys are looking for a cleanup team, or even it might even work against a regular Jedi Training Raid team, Jawas, good team to counter Jedi Training Raid.
All right, and then last but not least, Fourth Kagi's peeing his pants because you haven't. He wants you to sing.
Yeah, I know.
Are you? It's up to you. I don't care.
I don't know all the words.
Pull it up. That's what Google's for.
Yeah, but they're in Spanish.
So do the best you can.
I'm just gonna like say random things at the tune. Well, Fourth Okage knows Spanish, so I know he's gonna laugh at what I am saying because it's not gonna make any sense.
Just do it, because just. It's up to you, brother. If you don't want to do it,
I'll do it. Hold on, just give me a second because I need to listen. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna get any of the words right. So you guys can have fun with whatever the hell the closed captioning is gonna say with me as a chipmunk trying to do Spanish Macarena. This is horrendous. It's a saying. Fourth Okage, I'm gonna limit you after this one to English. And even that I won't be able to get, because then you're gonna probably do like Busta Rhymes and I'm not gonna know what the hell I'm saying.
Chipmunk style.
wrong song.
That was still pretty good though.
Okay, so I'm gonna make up words now. The Fourth Okage, I hope you're ready. I'm not the Puerto Rican Macarena.
2 for 1 on that one.
Yeah, I got
there
2
you
for 1.
go.
There you go. All right, with that, we're going to wrap it up. So have a great rest of your day, folks. Glad to have you guys here as fans. Spread the word about RSG. Share the links. Share the love. Whatever you want to do. And with that, we're going to call it done. So have a great rest of your day, and we will holler at you later. Peace out.